Now I'm about to talk to you guys on how to define a win from my book. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this now. Giving y'all reading a little bit about the book, you guys. I love this book. I love her. Would you rather be a winner or a loser? I would imagine that most would answer they would wish to be a winner. Becoming a winner leads me to the following questions. What does victory look like? How is a win defined? The dictionary defines a win as being in a race or contest about who finishes first. It is imperative that we define success on our terms and most importantly by God's definition. Winning in the world and winning according to God's plan is not the same. I define wins in my life through the completion of the orders given to me by God. I believe that victory constitutes God's will. The effort exerted in carrying out God's plan for our lives is a defining factor for a win. We must also consider that win is a verb. The act of winning consists of a constant state of motion that we engage in to meet the desired end. The way that we decide to define wins and losers affects the overall outcome and what we believe we can attain in our life. When we first recognize ourselves as winners, creating a definition is much different. Wins can transpire at any point in our lives, and they calculate in a myriad of ways. When we consider God's constant motion in our lives, there is genuinely no loss. In sports, a contest, or awards event, people define a win by who gets the trophy or who won the title. I want you to understand me undoubtedly. That's true in that world. But in our day-to-day lives, winning is not exclusively about a trophy or plaque, but contentment in our lives, serenity in our homes, permanency, excellent health, serving one another, and I could continue to list of things. Comparing your life to a game or event should not be your resolution. Your win centers around your daily victories. A person who's overcoming drugs and alcohol abuse is winning. Learning how to defeat your struggle is a win. When you have a person who operates very poorly on financial matters, and he or she begins to put aside $10 a week, that's a win. It's not the amount the person started with, but it's the starting practice. The effort to be better makes it a win. Another example is when college students get delayed in their efforts because they haven't been applying themselves by hanging out to have fun. When they grasp that their grades are suffering, they understand something must change. The student then decides to decline their friends' request to hang out for the weekend, settled in, and begin to prepare for improved grades. Responsibility is a win. They are applying themselves to what's important. When a person says, I'm going to lose weight because I'm 45 pounds overweight, or I want to change my life and be healthier, when a person makes up his or her mind, the individual is now beginning the winning process by losing weight week after week. Their husband or wife, family, and friends are encouraging and celebrating the progress, and now seeing that individual have lost all the weight that you desired. If that is your story, you have the right to celebrate this win because you have won. Wins come in all shapes and forms in our lives, and for many of us, it is a day-by-day win. You won't receive a trophy for every win in your life, but every win will bring you the happiness that you deserve in the short and long run. Do not compare your wins to your friends or other people's victories. You may have several things in common, but you must never assess your wins by what others achieve. You may use them as reference guides for some sort to create a win, but do not try to duplicate others' wins, because in the long run, this type of action causes you to be unsuccessful. Learn how to celebrate each win, tell God thank you, and celebrate your accomplishments. You may not be able to have an out-of-this-world party for every win, but sometimes a victory shout or celebration dance for a few minutes is great. Just make sure you commemorate your wins. And I will explain more about celebrating your wins and what it does for you later in the book. But I put how to celebrate your wins before I uploaded this video. So you have to look at my last video that I put up. But yeah, you guys, y'all have to get this book. You will win. Inspirational Strategies to Help You Overcome by Miss Jekalyn Carr. I love her so much. And if she watches this video, I just want to tell her thank you very much for putting out the book. And yeah, you guys, this is this is very encouraging. You guys must get the book. But you guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm slowly getting up to my 50. But you guys got to subscribe, comment, like, hit the notification bell. And I will be back with you guys later. Love y'all.